Okay, I'm trying to share a screen.
Shalom and welcome to Parsha in 60 seconds. Today's portion is from Numbers 8:1 through 12:16. It is called Bechukotai, which means when you step up. The Levites were dedicated to God in a ceremony that involves sprinkling water and laying hands on two bowls. It was time to celebrate Passover. Some men were unclean. God allowed a second Passover offering on the 14th day of the second month. A cloud covered the tabernacle by day and a fire rested on it by night. The Israelites used silver horns to communicate to the whole camp. The Israelites followed the cloud to the wilderness of Paran. Moses asked his father-in-law to come with them, but he refused. Moses asked again, and they marched 3 days' distance from Mount Sinai. When the people would complain, God would rain down fire outside the camp until Moses prayed. The people demanded meat, and Moses complained to God about the people. God would give them meat and came down to take the spirit that rested on Moses and place it on 70 elders. 2 of the elders stayed in the camp and still received the spirit and began prophesying. This concerned Joshua, but Moses said it was a good thing. God provided quail, but then sent a plague. Miriam and Aaron spoke against Moses, and God rebuked them and afflicted Miriam with scales. Moses asked God to heal her, but God made her go through the same purification process like everyone else. And that is Bechukotai in 60 seconds.
Did y'all hear that?
Shalom, everyone.
Stop.
It's time to learn biblical Hebrew from Bechukotai.
Okay,
from this week's
I'm an
Torah
amateur
portion.
at this,
When
guys,
you
so
set-
sorry about that. Did y'all hear that? Are we in the stream? Did y'all
Shalom
hear
and
that?
welcome to Parsha in 60 seconds. Today's portion is from Numbers 8:1 through 12:16. It is called Bechukotai, which means when you step up. The Levites were dedicated to God in a ceremony that involves sprinkling water and laying hands on two bowls. It was time to celebrate Passover. Some men were unclean. God allowed a second Passover offering on the 14th day of the second month. A cloud covered the tabernacle by day and a fire rested on it by night. The Israelites used silver horns to communicate to the whole camp. The Israelites followed the cloud to the wilderness of Paran. Moses asked his father-in-law to come.
Got it.
Okay, did everybody hear that? Hello? Did y'all hear it?
Can y'all come back in real quick?
Yes, we heard
Did y'all
that.
hear that?
Did you hear Parsha in 60 seconds?
Yes.
We did both times.
Unshare.
Both times? Okay.
How do I?
Amy, I don't know why she doesn't see things. I see when she gets to going and gets
There.
under pressure, she doesn't see things.
Yeah, you gotta hit the pause on the
Exactly.
on the
I
video.
tried. I did hit
Honey,
the
bless
pause
your
and
heart.
it didn't work. But there's another one we wanted to share. Real
Yeah, here
quick,
comes another.
If I can get it done right.
All right, here we go, Gators.
Okay, share window, and it's that scan. Oh, that's not it. Okay, I got to go back to this.
Yep.
And go back to that, and then go back to this.
Yes.
It doesn't make it easy. Doesn't make it easy. No, that's not it, is it?
Wait a minute. Add to stream.
No, that's not it. That's the other one.
You had it right there.
I know.
Okay, here we go, guys.
Well,
Nope,
no,
there we
see,
go.
that ain't it.
Well, honey, you should have hit play over here.
See, that ain't it.
You had it up there. You should have hit play.
Oh, well. I'll just hit play and you can listen to it instead of seeing the video.
Dateline Fresno, Mr. Thomas Galley, or Galley,
That's the dancing
spent the
chicken.
last
That ain't
27
it.
It's not the one.
That ain't it. See, I told you it wasn't working right.
Bring it down.
You can't do that.
I know.
We're wasting
Bring it up.
time.
Bring it up.
Okay,
Bring it
we're
up.
wasting time. Okay, I'm not going to worry about it. We were just going to do the Muppet News Flash, but it ain't working.
If
So
you bring me back over here, I'd get it. Where was it?
Gosh, darling, we're wasting time.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are. That ain't what I want to share.
Oh, Google
Where did
search.
it go? Doggone it! I don't know where it went.
You better stop while we're ahead,
Yeah. Anyway, I can't.
because it's you,
Unsure.
honey. Bless
Okay,
your heart.
stop
You just
screen
lose track of where
sharing.
you're
Yes,
at.
I am. So,
You do.
all right. The Torah portion. Okay.
We had it in 60 seconds. Was that good?
At least that part was good.
And so what she was trying to play was a Muppet News Flash.
Yes.
Because last night when she went in to do the study, tell her what happened.
Okay. up on my screen pops up this video from the TGR News, which is the Golden Report News.
And you go to thegoldenreport.com if you want to see it.
And it was from Friday. And I'm listening to it, and I'm like, okay, why am I listening to this when I'm supposed to be doing a Torah study? And then it gets to about the 12-minute mark, and they start talking about this law that every year they have to go into the Knesset and they have to pass.
Let me preface what you're about to say. Guys, this is huge. Go
Very
ahead.
huge.
Huge.
Every year they have to pass the law that the settlements in Judea and Samaria are legal. Well, last Monday, they failed to pass the bill. So therefore, now all of the settlements are considered illegal. They have no protection from the police. And the only law enforcement that is going to be in that area are military. So they're basically under martial law. They have no medical. They have no rights whatsoever.
Nothing
as
that
Israelis.
they formerly had under the government exists now.
Right. And this gentleman that we listened to back in 2005 through about 2012 was the last time we heard from him. And then unfortunately he passed in 2015. He had a good long life. He was 80 years old. So, that's wonderful. But
I'll say this about him. His name is Dr. Yaakov Tabak. And I equate him with he was a modern day Shmuel ben Yehuda.
Okay. So, and you're going to really wonder why in the world is this, how is this related to the two men in the Torah?
I have it queued up if you want me to put it on there.
You do?
Go ahead.
You want the news report? That's what you wanted?
Not the whole thing. Go to about the
16. I got it.
14-minute mark.
Oh, he has the video?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, from Muppet News.
No, from TGR
okay,
News.
Okay, TGR News, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
14-minute mark.
This is huge, guys. Oh, is this huge?
Not that.
Well, I had it queued up.
Something about trying to play clips on this show is just.
Oh my.
Okay, I thought I had it. So I have it queued up. It's just I don't have the right screen. So
okay. That's okay. I
fully
yeah, keep on going.
Joel shares this. Guys, to have them not pass the law to make the settlements legal, that's about like turning the whole nation over to the Arabs. Just pack it up and get out of there.
In 2010, on the Tamar Yona show,
Dr.
Yaakov Tabak, I copied the show and I saved it on the computer. He predicted that the Palestinians now will be able to legally go before the UN and petition to have their own state based on the pre-67 borders. And when that happens, then they're going to, okay, you got it now?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. That's at the 16 minute.
Yeah.
She wanted it.
This law has to pass every 5 years.
There you go. That's good.
From Israeli citizens. Yeah. Now that it didn't pass, it's a domino effect. First, they won't. The police don't have authority in that area, so there is no more enforcing of laws like traffic laws if someone's driving crazy or anything.
Yeah.
Police. It all has to be done by military. Okay, yeah. Second, they don't have any rights to any national health stuff. You're here in Israel. Here in Israel, the health program is amazing. Everyone's taken care of. Well, they're not anymore. Second, if they ever do go in, if something happens and someone gets caught doing something illegal, they go to military court and military jail. It's a horrible situation. They don't, all the stuff the government gives, they don't get anymore.
Yeah.
They're not Israelis, basically.
Yeah.
This is a serious deal. And if something doesn't happen soon, I don't know what the future of all that's over 1 million people. Israel-loving, very patriotic people, because the people that live there are always going to, you can count, they're very patriotic. They love this country. All of their kids all of them are usually, at minimum, infantry combat soldiers, if not more.
Dr. Yakov has his vision.
They're the real deal. They're, you know, it's so this is a serious situation. We have many friends that live out in those areas.
Okay, so there's the gist of it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, bring us back in, John.
Yeah, we're in.
You're
But so anyway, what Dr. Tabak said,
And this was
now,
back in 2010.
10. He said
He shared
that
this on Tamar Yona show.
back in 2010 there was this Palestinian, very rich Palestinian man who was planning on in 2012 setting up the Palestinian state and doing all of that back then. But now, because
Man, while Obama was still in power. Now look what's happened now. We have Obama back in power in the person of Joe Biden.
right,
Yeah.
and he said he's going to petition the UN for a Palestinian state based on the 1967 borders, and when that happens, of course, these settlements are out there and they have no protection. Well, Dr. Tabak had a vision.
Oh, this is where it really got. I mean, this is where I equate him to Shmuel ben Yehuda.
And in this vision, he is approaching the checkpoint. And if you've been to Israel and you've gone from the Dead Sea up to Tiberias, you know there's a checkpoint there that where you leave the nation of Israel, basically, and you go into what's considered the West Bank, and it's Palestinian territory. And when he got to that checkpoint, he stood there, and the army was guarding the post, not just police, the army, like Joel said, that this will be army territory now. He said, we want to go into this area. And the soldier told him, he says, well, we have no jurisdiction there. If you go there under your own risk.
Yeah.
And he said,
which is exactly what's going to happen now that they failed to extend the legitimacy of the settlements.
Right. And the soldier told him, he says, if you go there, we have no protection over you. You go there under your own risk. And Dr. Tabak said in the vision, as he said that, and he stepped into the territory, two men in shining garments come out of the mountains on chariots. And I don't remember exactly what happened after that. I think that was the end of it. But
well, he said they went in, the two men in shining garments and the chariots swooped past him, and everyone was just like, you know.
Yeah. So how does that relate to the Torah portion?
Well, I don't know. You have to tell me.
John and Sandy, do you guys have any idea? Y'all can
well,
come back
I
in.
want to say that Dr. Tabak said that this is a Rosh Hashanah event.
Not Rosh Hashanah.
Yeah, the seventh day.
The seventh.
Gog
That's
Magog.
not Rosh Hashanah. That's Hoshana
Hoshana
Rabbah.
I got the wrong Rosh Hashanah Mamana Rabbana.
Hoshana Rabbah. He says this would probably be, well, he's talking about the Gog Magog War.
This would be the Sukkot. And the thing of it is, I can't imagine. I couldn't have imagined them not passing the law extending citizenship to the settlements.
How did that happen anyway? How did it not get passed? I don't understand that.
Well, if you listen to the rest of that show, it'll explain it a little bit more.
Joel will share it.
Yeah,
you know, there's as frustrated and as exacerbated as we are. You know, you can't believe it.
But what that does is it opens the door for the Palestinians to go to the UN.
When we hear that such a situation is developing, we'll know that the rest of this vision by Dr. Tabak is on like Donkey Kong, which means this Sukkot's going to be the barn burner.
Yeah.
The literal barn burner.
It could be.
It will be.
Most likely.
Yeah.
So.
Because the Palestinians will try to establish their state. Then we're going to have the two men in shining garments show up. Guys, there's more to this that we could share, but we can't because we don't have time and it's just too involved to go into. But
Well, this Torah portion continues the coronation of the king. Okay.
Right.
Last week we talked about how the trial of the sota, then the Nazarite vow being fulfilled, and the anointing.
And don't forget, it opens with, and Moses. Boo to boo to boo. Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
And
The
so,
Levi'im are consecrated, baby. Come on.
yeah. And then this week's Torah portion starts with the lighting of the menorah. And who is the menorah? The menorah is Yeshua.
That's
He is
right.
the light of the world.
That's right.
And then you have Isaiah 66:21 being fulfilled. And also take of them for priests and for Levites,
Amen.
saith Jehovah. And then we have Ezekiel 20:38. And I will purge out from among you the rebels and them that transgress against me. I will bring them forth out of the country where they sojourn, and they shall not enter into the land of Israel, and ye shall know that I am Jehovah. So this Torah portion is just following right along with
Bechukotai.
the knowing the end from the beginning.
I got to say, they did a marvelous job in the 60-second video.
Yeah.
Especially with portraying Miriam. I have to mention Miriam's demise follows there shortly thereafter.
In the Torah portion.
In the Torah.
But not in
it's,
life.
As she said, 38 years later,
right.
You know, and Miriam dies. That's when Moses and Aaron get in trouble.
Yeah.
And strike the rock.
You're getting
way ahead.
Of speaking. You're getting way ahead. But so the one thing that Torah portion in 60 seconds didn't cover were the two men. Who were these two men? It says that they were of the 70.
Eldad and Medad.
But they were not there when Moses anointed them. They were out in the camp prophesying after everybody else had already finished.
Right.
And so therefore,
you have a foreshadow of the two witnesses.
Absolutely.
Right there. Yep. Right there, guys.
And poor Joshua, he's like, oh, make him stop. And what did Moses say? He said, would that all of Jehovah's people would prophesy.
And that's what was fulfilled at Shavuot.
Yep.
The first one, or the one in Jerusalem after Yeshua was resurrected. Okay, guys, come back in for discussion real quick because we only got a few minutes left.
So.
Okay. All right. So here we are. We got about 3 minutes.
Yeah. So what do y'all think about all that?
Need an hour? No.
Yeah. We need a couple hours.
Yeah, really. So, well, going back to the two witnesses, my question is, are these two that are prophesying in addition to the 70?
No, they are of the 70.
Of the 70, but it is a shadow.
Right. Mm-hmm. They were not there when Moses anointed the other 68.
Well, actually, when Yeshua took part of Moses' spirit and spread it amongst the 70, Moses didn't do that. Yeshua did. So the Lord took of Moses' spirit and placed upon the 70 elders.
Mm-hmm. So I want to say this because I'm always looking at stuff and maybe I'm not looking at it the right way, but in Numbers chapter 11, verse 24, so Moses went out and told the people the words of Yahweh. Also, he gathered 70 men of the elders of the people and stationed them around the tent. Then Yahweh came down in the cloud and spoke to him, and he took of the spirit who was upon him and placed him upon the 70 elders. And it came about that when the spirit rested upon them, they prophesied, but they did not do it again. But 2 men had remained in the camp in the name of Eldad and the name of the other Medad, and the spirit rested upon them. Now they were among those who had registered, but have not gone out of the tent, and they prophesied in the camp. So I'm thinking, it says that 70 were gathered, but Eldad and Medad were not gathered. They were in the camp.
Exactly.
Right. 70 were gathered with Moses.
Right.
So there's 2 additional.
So actually, you could say there was either 72 or 68.
It says that they were of the 70.
Of the
70. They were not
but they did not muster with the troops at the tent of meeting, which is interesting. but the Spirit came upon them in the same manner it did on the 68 standing around. If you subtract them from the 70,
I guess where I'm getting caught up on that one is that it says also he gathered 70 men of the elders and stationed them around the tent.
Right.
And then Yahweh took that Spirit that was upon Moses and put it upon the 70. But it says they were stationed around the tent, but these two guys were not stationed around the tent.
That's right. They remained in their tent.
Uh-huh.
And that's why I think we're relating that to the two witnesses, because they have the anointing,
right?
But they are not around, like the 70 elders in heaven.
Who represent 70 represents nations. So the nations are around, but the two were in the camp. Where are the two witnesses going to reside? Where are they going to be?
In the camp.
In the camp.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas anyway.
It's interesting, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of ways to look at it.
It's not, I'm just kind of looking at it from another perspective, but the fact is that we got two prophesying. Mm-hmm. That's the point.
The two witnesses.
And where are they? They're in the camp. They're in the midst of the people.
Right.
Prophesying.
And this incredible event of them not passing the law, extending full citizenship to the settlements, is absolutely huge.
Well, we're almost out of time.
Absolutely incredible.
We could go on for hours.
This is what sets apart this time, guys, like no other time we're in.
Yeah.
We better take note of this.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly right. And because maybe they could resolve it today in the Knesset or whatever, because apparently they just need to pass the law. But right now there's this window that those guys are exposed, but is it for a greater agenda that's taking place? And
they said Danny Lapid had a huge grin on his face, and he's been anti-settlement from the beginning, and he's fixing to take over as prime minister.
I thought you said Netanyahu was coming back.
Well, is
that in the news later?
No, it's not. But
they had that prime minister sharing shift, and Naftali's time is running out, and Lapid's taking over.
No one can come to you except through his love. Yeshua, Torah, no one can come to you except through his Torah.
We'll be dancing in the streets, dancing at his feet, dancing in the streets of gold. We'll be dancing in the streets, dancing at his feet.
The rest of the story.
I should try that. It's really animated. It's weird.
That's right.
All right. Here I'm going to read an actual headline from Current Events, and Mark, who may have or may not have heard or read this story, will tell us the rest of the story. And it will be your responsibility, Jake, to determine whether he's telling the truth about this story. Here is your topic.
This is a real headline.
Mushrooms talk.
Mushrooms talk is the name of is the headline. Oh yeah, I saw this one. I saw this one. This was, oh my gosh, I think last Sunday. It was actually a nationwide story that made it overseas too, and it has to do in Arizona, in the desert. An entire group of old hippies. I mean, these guys they've been living in different places, but once a year they get together in the desert of Arizona and they search out for mushrooms, and they find these special little mushrooms, and then they disperse them between everybody, and everybody eats, however many mushrooms they want. But there's always some mushrooms left over, and within minutes, everybody sees the mushrooms that are left over actually form lips, and they the mushrooms start talking, and that's the story. That's it.
I think he's
Sandy, you're muted again.
I think he's
Sandy, you're muted.
Weaving a tail out of whole cloth. It probably has to do with finding morels or something.
So, Mark, in your opinion, Mark does not have the gist of the story.
Yeah, I'm thinking he made it up, and he's a good filmmaker. Yeah,
what?
That's what I'm thinking.
Here it is. Research suggests mushrooms talk to each other, and they appear to have a vocabulary of about 50 words. In fact, there is the largest fungi was discovered in 1998 as the largest known organism on the planet, and it was 4 square miles. One fungi.
So
all right, but here's more.
It's like underneath the ground.
Yes,
they have all these not roots, but whatever they are.
No, that was the other part. I didn't actually get to finish. That was actually written by the main hippie that puts all this together. He wrote that article, and that's really what it boiled down to. I didn't know you wanted that part of the story.
Well, I'm going to tell you some more. Through electric impulses, that is how they measured it. They took split gill, ghost, enoki, and caterpillar mushrooms, and the data was collected via electrodes, which are placed among their roots. And it appears that there were pulses, that they weren't random, and they were ordered in a sophisticated fashion that would warn of danger and other things. So the mushrooms were actually talking to each other. A lot of coordinated activity that were vital to each other. So who would have thought that?
I would have.
Mushrooms talk.
I would have. I want to make a disclaimer statement right now that I not now nor have I ever eaten psilocybin mushrooms. I just want to make sure everybody knows that. Okay.
My question is, if mushrooms talk and there's some sort of communication, so to speak, through electric impulses, then I would think we already know about trees. Trees do the same. Yeah. Then we've got to look at everything in the world a little bit differently.
Right. Yeah. Right. Yep. That's right. Thank you, Jake, for coming on and having fun with us. You can take the mushroom story and share it with your congregation and, everything. Just make sure, you attribute it back to us because, we want to be the ones that have given you these things. So, really do appreciate you coming on and having fun with us, man. Really.
Well, it's nice to be wanted. You love it when people say yes. I like that.
That's right.
The culture of yes.
That's right. That's right.
Oh yes, beat it. Oh.
We'll be dancing in the streets, dancing at his feet, dancing in the streets of gold. We'll be dancing in the streets, dancing at his feet.
We are richly blessed to bring you what we believe is the fullest, most diverse, yet up-to-date progressive teachings, discussion, and prayer programming you can find anywhere on this planet. Be sure to take the tour of the MessianicLambRadio.com website. I'm Susan Hoogie, thanking you for joining us on the Messianic Lamb Video Network.